Hey everyone. Today we're going to talk about some basic operators in Swift. Let's get started. If you've ever played around with Swift before, you probably know most of these. But if not, here's some of the basic operators. So just like in math, you can do basic addition, like 7 plus 3. And you'll see over on the right, we have 10. You can also do math with variables and constants, so let's create a couple. So here we go, we just created a couple constants to use for our examples. So like we did before, we can do the first number plus the second number. And again, you'll see on the right side, that's 10. So we can also do subtraction, multiplication, and division. And you'll see on the right side, 7 plus 3 is 10. 7 minus 3 is 4. 7 times 3 is 21. Now 7 divided by 3, we have 2. Really it's 2 with a remainder of 1. But since we're working with integers, it'll drop off the remainder, and we'll just have 2. Now if we change these to doubles, and ran that again, you'll see in this case we actually get a more accurate answer. Now let's go back to integers for our next example. So if we wanted to find what the remainder would be when dividing integers, we can use the remainder operator, otherwise known as modulo operator. And you'll see because the first number, 7, divided by the second number, 3, would be 2 with a remainder of 1. Now let's comment all this out for our next example. We can also do compound assignment operators. So if we make a variable, we can then add a number to it and have the variable equal that. Let me show you. Now what a plus equals 2 means is we're going to take a, which is currently 6, we're going to add 2 to that, and that's what a is now equal to. So in this case, a, which is 6, plus 2 is 8. So now a would equal 8. In many other languages, you can do a plus plus, and that would add 1 to the variable. That's not something we can do in Swift. I believe we could do it before, maybe in Swift 1, but no longer can we do that. In addition to doing plus equals, we can also do minus equals. So now a, which was 6, 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. So now a would be 4. You can also do multiplication, asterisk equals. In this case, 6 times 2 is 12. So now a would be 12. And then last we can do divided by. So a divided by 2 would be 3. A is now 3 in this example. Now let's comment these out as well for the next example. So the next kind of operator we have is comparison operators. And those do, like you might guess, they compare. So if you want to see if one thing is equal to another, you'll do a double equals. It'll look like this. So 3 equals 2. In this case, we're asking the question, is 3 equal to 2? That's of course false, so we'll see false on the right side. Now you can ask the question of not equals like this. So it might sound a little confusing, but in this case we're asking, is 3 not equal to 2? And 3 is not equal to 2, so that's going to be true. Now there's a few other comparison operators. So we'll have 3 is greater than 2. So is 3 greater than 2? Yes it is, so that'll be true. We also have greater than or equal to, less than, and less than or equal to. Now like we did before, let's comment these out for our next example. Now we have something called logical operators. They look like this. For a logical operator, you'll do a double pipe for or the double ampersand for and. Now with the or operator, if either the left side or the right side is true, this will evaluate to true. And you'll see true or false. So one of them was true, so this will be true. Now with the logical and, they both have to be true. So true and false. In this case, they're not both true, so that evaluates to false. I'll show a quick example, so hopefully that'll make a little more sense. Okay, so what we did here is I created 2 booleans. In this example, we'll just call them boolean 1, which is true, and boolean 2, which is false. So using the logical operators from above, In this first test, we'll use the logical OR. So we're going to ask if Boolean 1 or Boolean 2. So if either of those is true, this is going to be success. Otherwise, it'll be failed. So let's run that. And you'll see, Boolean 1 was true, so this was success. But if we change this to the logical and run it again, you'll see in this example it failed, because when we're using the logical and, both sides need to evaluate to true. So we need Boolean 1 and Boolean 2 to be true. So in this case, since Boolean 2 was false, this if evaluates to false, and we print failed in the console. Okay, let's comment this out before we talk about our last topic. This is not really a new topic, we're just going to do addition, but with strings in this case. So let's create a couple constants. Now, unlike addition with numbers, when you're adding strings together, there's no way to really add them together. You actually have to add one onto the end of the other, or concatenate it. That looks like this. Now you'll see, we add 1, which we typed out, and then 2. And when we add those strings together, it's 1, 2. Now if we're going to add those together like that, we might want to just add a space into here so it looks better. Now there's definitely better ways to add strings together or use them in other ways, but concatenating them in this way kind of went along with the video, so there you go. Now I'll show one last example of this. So we can try this. So like before, I just created two constants. I created a constant like, which is the string like, and then a constant sub, which is and subscribe. So when we print that to the console, it's going to say like and subscribe. You know, that's a good idea. You should do that. Well, that was easy. Anyways, if you liked this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you didn't, you can hit thumbs down twice. See you next time.